Hi guys, it's Lexi. I hope you're all doing well. I am sharing part 1 of my October melting basket. This is going to be themed wanna watch a scary movie. It is everything that is associated with like Halloween type movies. So we've got some scary movies, we've got some like Disney movie type things. We've got a few that are like TV shows that are kind of like Halloween-esque shows. A couple things that are like themed around things that you feel when you're watching a scary movie, like screaming or scary or whatever. So I just kind of went with that. And I am really excited because this basket is massive. If you watched any of my last year's October melting basket videos, I did a similar thing where I broke them up into 3 parts. And I found that worked really well for me just because I am slightly overwhelmed when it comes to my specifically Halloween type wax. It tends to be the wax that I purchase the most of because I am a huge fan of Halloween as my favorite holiday. So when it comes time for this time of year, anything that has like a cute Halloween name, I'm all about. Give it to me. And this is also my favorite time of year for melting. I love pumpkin, I love apple, I love smoky scents, Palo Santos, woodsy scents, things like that. So that's why I have so much. So breaking into 3 parts is really helpful. So without further ado, I'm just gonna start pulling and sharing what I have. And I am going to break these up into vendors. So I'm gonna start with some of my Zape scents first. Zape has some really amazing Halloween inspired scents. I should, when this video goes up, have my recent Zape haul from the fall and Halloween launch uploaded. So I'll maybe link that somewhere in this video if you guys are interested in checking out what I got during that haul. I think that there's still quite a few things left from that launch on the website if you were interested in checking it out. So yeah, I'm gonna link the information if you guys are interested, but I really, really love Zape's fall launch and like winter launch. Those are awesome. So first one here is a clamshell in the scent Annabelle, and Annabelle is obviously that, I guess I shouldn't say obviously. I don't know if you guys are into scary movies, but Annabelle is like this really creepy doll. So she is like possessed and it is creepy. So we've got Annabelle here from Zape, and this is spiced pears, sugar sprinkled donuts. And you do not often see pear in wax form. I don't feel like I see it that common, but this one is really pretty. You definitely get like a very juicy pear, but then mixed with like the spice, and you get like a sweet donut note in here. It's really, really nice. So excited to have Annabelle. The next one I have is from this past year's release. It is Boonilla Scream. It's creamy vanilla and fall spices, and it sounds super simple, but the scent is beautiful. I shouldn't, I guess, smell all of these, but this is one that I absolutely love. I have not melted it though, so I'm excited to see how the performance is on Boonilla Scream, because it is, to my nose, it just smells like a rich, creamy vanilla with just like a subtle, like almost like a pumpkin spice type of a scent. So it's really, really pretty. Another one from this most recent launch is Scary Movie, of course. And this is buttered popcorn, candy corn, and candied apples. And this scent, I'm once again super excited to have. I love how this one looks with the little like cake vampire teeth, and also is like kind of like popcorn looking, like a popcorn bucket kind of a look. So yeah, this one smells amazing. It smells like buttery popcorn with candy in it. So kind of like when you go to the movie theater and you like sprinkle different candies within your popcorn bucket. That's the vibe that I get from Scary Movie. So excited about that. We've got Krueger's Orchard. So Freddy Krueger is a scary movie guy. He's the one that haunts your dreams, right? Nightmare on Elm Street. And he is, or this is scent notes of apple cider donuts, Macintosh apple, and vanilla bean. This one is a really well done like Mac apple bakery scent. So I know this one is a favorite. I don't think it came back this year. So hopefully next year. I don't know, maybe it did come out this year. I can't remember, but that one's a popular one. I have 2 here, a sample of Beetlejuice and then an actual shape bag here of Beetlejuice. So Beetlejuice is notes of, oh, I said that 3 times. He's going to appear. This is a scent of dried leaves, smoky bonfires, and sweet vanilla bean. And I absolutely love the art on this one. It is the classic colors. If anybody has seen the new movie, let me know what you guys think about it. I am curious about maybe going to see that one. So let me know. But this one is a really pretty scent. It is mostly like a sweet, creamy, subtly smoky. Kind of reminds me of like smoked vanilla. Definitely reminds me of smoked vanilla with like a leaf scent in it. So this one is really pretty. I really enjoy that one. I have another sample here from Zape in Frankencake. I don't think this one came back this year. It is banana nut bread, pumpkin streusel, and caramel drizzle. And this one is like a little green pumpkin shape. This one I've melted in the past before, and I remember really enjoying it. But I think it wasn't like a super long performer, but I remember when I did melt that one, I really enjoyed it. So I'm excited to see my thoughts on it this year. We've got another one from Zape, and this is in the scent Casper. So Casper the Friendly Ghost. These are really fun movies. Fresh buttery pastry, berry compote, and brown sugar and chestnut. Absolutely love the little ghosts that they did for this. I think it is so on trend with the name, like the Casper blue and white ghosts. Love that. So that one will be exciting to have. This one is Cabin in the Woods. This is a name of one of my all-time favorite scary movies. It's like a comedy scary movie. If you guys know what I'm talking about, if you've ever seen Cabin in the Woods, drop it in the comments, because one of my favorites. It's funny and it like makes you think, and it's also like actually scary to me. Like some of the monsters in it really like freak me out. So not Merman, but the rest of them really freak me out. So yeah, this one smells amazing. The notes are crisp apple, warm cider, creamy vanilla, and caramel drizzle. It just smells like a warm cup of apple cider. It's amazing. So that is Cabin in the Woods. Next, I have Cookies and Scream. So I'm kind of saying like when you're watching a scary movie, you might scream. You might want to have some cookies. Kind of similar to the, what was the other one that kind of was like a play on words? Boomilla, Scream. These both had Scream in the title, and I was like, well, Scream is a scary movie, and you do that when you watch a scary movie, so I threw these in. But Cookies and Scream is gingerbread cookies, gooey marshmallow, and campfire embers. I had this one last year. Was it last year or the year before? And I remember like enjoying it on cold snap, but then when I warmed it, I was like, this is phenomenal. So really, really happy to have more of this scent. The gingerbread scent oil, fragrance oil from Zape is so good. I don't know what it is like about theirs, or maybe the way that they blend it, I'm not sure, but like I'm obsessed with it. It is really realistic and like not overly like sharp, spicy. It just smells like a real like warm, soft gingerbread cookie. It makes my mouth salivate. And then paired with like the smokiness of this and like the marshmallow, it smells like you're making like s'mores with gingerbread cookies. It's so good. It's so good. I love it. So that one is a favorite. And then Halloween Town. This used to be like one of my all-time favorite scents, hence the tub. And I remember like last time I smelled it, I liked it, but I'm gonna have to melt this again to see, because our noses always evolve. And I like this one, but I feel like I don't like it as much as I thought I used to, you know what I mean, from my memory. Or maybe now I've just had so many different scents from Zape that have come out since trying this one that I'm like, oh my gosh, I prefer these more, but still a really nice scent. It is caramel cider, autumn leaves, and haunted houses. And the caramel cider note in this one kind of reminds me of this. I believe that this is like that caramel cider note that is in this, with the addition of like the haunted houses and leaves oil. So that is, I mean, I could be wrong, but that's kind of the vibe that I get from that. And then next, I think I'll share a couple of random like one-offs. So way back in the day, 2020, I purchased from a vendor who's no longer in business, and I put away boxes of wax upstairs that when this was Tom's office up here, he had specific scents that he liked melting that he just wanted, and I wasn't like, okay, I need to hold on to this to melt downstairs. So I let him choose a couple. And this was one that he had pulled and kept up here and put in the closet, and I did not know he even put these away until recently when I was like cleaning out the closets up here. And so I found this and I forgot that he had it, and so he's not going to melt it downstairs. So I took it back, and it is the vendor is called The Strange Charm, so no longer in business. But this is a scent called Afraid of the Dark, which is an old school like 90s TV show. Are You Afraid of the Dark? And this one is scent notes of bonfire bliss, toasted marshmallow, and flannel sheets. So this is, like I said, from 2020. So it is definitely old, but it's like a little like teeth shape. And to me, I mean, this still smells really strong. So I'm just gonna melt it, and if it performs, then I'll enjoy it, and if it doesn't, then I'll just toss it. But that is very busted up bag of Are You Afraid of the Dark, or Afraid of the Dark. So we'll see what happens with that. This one is the only Salt Mountain melts that I have in this melting basket, but it was the only one that really fit the theme for like Halloween movies. And it is I Smell Children, which is of course a line from Hocus Pocus. And this is Grape Jolly Rancher, Sweet Tarts, and Cotton Candy. And this smells amazing. Oh gosh, it smells really good. Sometimes I just like crave a candy scent, and it's not common that I crave a candy scent, but like, I don't know what it is about today, but I've been like craving candy all day and like sugar. Not really sure why, but this one is I Smell Children. Excited to melt that one. I have only one from Rose Girls in this melting basket, and this is Horror Flicks and Chill. It's ozone, fruit, floral, woods, and musk. I love the colors of this, and this one is so strong I can smell it through the bag. There is something about the scent that slightly smells like, maybe it's the ozone note, but it almost kind of smells like there's a salty sea air blend in here. Now that I'm smelling it compared to like all these like very heavy fall scents, this one smells very bright, almost summery and fresh. Yeah, it's a totally different vibe from like the heavy fall scents in the rest of this basket. So I think that this might end up being like a bathroom specific melt. That could change once I melt it, but so many of these other scents are so heavy that I feel like this one might be nice to kind of break up that monotony of like the heaviness. So that is Horror Flicks and Chill. Only one here from Empire Alchemy. This is Bewitched, which is a TV show from back in the day. I can't remember. When was Bewitched out and popular? Because I remember I used to watch that when I lived at home, and it was like one of those, like, was it an early morning or like a late night show that was on? I can't remember, but it was the one where the girl, the witch, right? Wouldn't she go like that? Or am I thinking of I Dream of Jeannie? Maybe I'm thinking of I Dream of Jeannie, but one of them had like the nose thing. That might have been I Dream of Jeannie. But either way, Bewitched, I know that was also a show, similar time frame. Anyway, Bewitched is Goyak wood, cinnamon, patchouli, vetiver, charred wood, smoked berries, and marshmallow. And this one has like the prettiest shapes and the prettiest colors in here. There's like little leaves, and let me see if I can get this out. Oh, that one's hard to see, but like little like sugar skulls. And this scent is so interesting. It just is, it's like very like earthy smelling to my nose. It's very unique. So that is Bewitched. And then I have 4 clamshells here from Scentsy, and these are all Disney movies for Halloween. So we've got, of course, Hocus Pocus. This one is Sanderson Sisters Perfectly Wicked. It is, from my thoughts, I think other people have said that this is a dupe scent of Tom Ford's Lost Cherry. So that's what this one smells like. It's really pretty. It's like a cherry scent. Then there's Halloween Town, and this is one of my all-time favorite scents. I think it's like oak wood, and is there cranberry in this? Cranberry and oak maybe, or something like that. So that one is a favorite. Definitely want to melt that. I have Jack's Obsession, and this one is turning color. So I definitely need to prioritize melting this one. And Jack's Obsession, I think it's a green apple scent, but honestly, smelling this one next to Annabelle, there's got to be a pear note in here because it kind of reminds me of that pear note in Annabelle. So that one is Jack's Obsession. And then finally, everybody's favorite, that's a joke, Roll the Dice from Scentsy. Honestly, I know this is like a very polarizing scent, but a lot of people don't like it. And I melted a clamshell of this last year. And honestly, I melted it when I was sick, so I didn't really have too much of a sense of smell. But I remember I could subtly smell it when I was sick, and I didn't hate it. So maybe I'll see how that goes now that, with a fresh nose. I'll see how that one goes. We'll see. And then I have 2 more vendors left for this melting basket. A ton of little tiny shapes here from Brita's Creepy Treasures. Brita's Creepy Treasures is that is her vibe, Halloween, spooky season, that's her vibe. So I have a lot of stuff from Brita's this month. First one is a sample in Kit and Elma. And I believe that this is from a TV show or a movie. The names of characters, I'm not sure what characters, but I figured it would be some kind of maybe a scary movie if it's Brita's. I could be wrong. It's Rustic Lodge, cornbread, and blackberry jam. This one is so interesting. I'm really curious to see what I think about this on warm, because on cold, it's kind of I don't know if I like it that much, but we'll see. It was a sample. So this one is The Killer Could Easily Be Female, a beautiful skull, purple and pink. And it is Harvest Moonlight Cashmere Cream. The next one I have is Jason, and Jason, of course, is, why am I blanking? Friday the 13th. I just watched that. So on Friday the 13th, it is Hipster Roasted Pine Cones Vanilla Bean Marshmallow. The next one is Casey Got Gutted. It's Ozark Forest Roasted Pine Cones and Palo Santo. I'm not sure what scary movie that is from, but I'm sure you guys can let me know in the comments. Once you guys say it, I'll be like, oh yes, of course. But, oh, Scream. Isn't it Scream? Maybe. Murder House. This is from American Horror Story. It is cherry pie, crackling birch, and fire roasted marshmallows. The next one is Max Angle. Not sure, but I think this got to be from some scary movie, right? Fraser Fir Roasted Pine Cones and Palo Santo. This one is, I think, my favorite on cold from all of the Britas this month, besides my favorite that you'll see in a second. This one is American Horror Story. So this is a TV show. It's cornbread, pumpkin pie spice, and candy corn. The next one is The Betrayal, which I think I looked it up, and I think this is a movie, The Betrayal. It is By the Campfire, fire roasted marshmallow, and marshmallow bomb. And then finally, I have 3 souffles from, oh wait, nope, I have one more that I didn't see here. This is one of my favorites. It is Babashook. This is a favorite of so many people. It's patchouli, sugar cookie, sweet and creamy, and vanilla bean marshmallow. If you've not tried Babashook from Brita's Creepy Treasures, you've got to try it. It's so good. Even if patchouli scares you, do it. It is the most creamy patchouli. It's so beautiful. And then this one is The Exorcist, another favorite. It is patchouli, Palo Santo, and vanilla bean marshmallow. If you find you like Babashook and you want to take it up a notch with more patchouli, I would try this one because the Palo Santo almost brings it out a little bit more in a nice way. This one is Brita's Creepy Treasures Morning at Crystal Lake, which is, of course, Friday the 13th. And Jason, I should melt these the same day. That'd be fun. It's Coffee Addiction, Barnwood, and Fire Roasted Marshmallow. And then finally from Brita's, I have Toby. Once again, not sure. I think it's from some TV show or movie. It's Roasted Pine Cones, Crackling Birch, and Blue Sugar. So excited about this one. And then I have a bunch here from Teddy Bees. These first 2 are from the most recent, or not from the most recent. These ones are from last year. So these ones are ready to go, ready to melt this year. It is Salem. I mean, not you can melt whenever, but these ones I've just been letting sit for a year. So Salem is, I was kind of thinking Salem would be good because it is the name of the cat from, what is the name of that TV show? the Sabrina the Teenage Witch. I love Salem the cat, especially like the puppet version of Salem the cat. It's so like creepy and weird. I love it. Anyway, so Salem is Gala apples, Fraser fir, figs, mahogany, and cedarwood. This is, I believe, a dupe from the scent Autumn from Bath & Body Works. Whipsaf Manor. This is the name of the house from Casper. It is crisp fall air, cedarwood, crunchy leaves, hints of apples and fall spice, toasted marshmallows, and charred pumpkin. Excited about that one. And then these ones are from the most recent pre-order. I have the Black Flame Candle. I will just note these next 4 scents, all of these Teddy Bee scents. I'm not going to prioritize these. However, if I do get an opportunity to try them, I might. So we'll see. These are going to be the backup scents, but I'll talk about them anyway. So the Black Flame Candle is flannel type, crackling firewood, and warm vanilla sugar. The next one is Ghosts of Harrenhal, and I'm not sure what movie or TV show this is from. Maybe Game of Thrones, but it had ghosts in the name, and I was like, that's scary, right? So also, this is like my favorite. This is the standout from that last pre-order, so I kind of just want to melt this one. It's a mysterious blend of Palo Santo and incense, leather, guaiac wood, and ebony tree resin. Holiday in Halloween Town is deep fried churros covered in cinnamon sugar, warm donuts, hint of spice, creamy eggnog, and fire roasted marshmallows. This one I'm a little like iffy about. I might just want to try it and see, but that one on cold, I'm like, I'm not sure if I love it. And then finally, this one is Ichabod Crane or Ichabod Sea, which is from the Legend of Sleepy Hollow. And it is fresh pumpkin, clove, bourbon, maple, and toasted oak. And the scent is a really nice single fragrance oil that I love called Drunken Pumpkin, I believe. And so I'm excited to have more of that one. And I'll probably melt a little bit of that this month. So that is it, you guys. I really hope you enjoyed that melting basket. I will be back twice this next month to share 2 other melting baskets. I'm sure I'll be back more than twice this month, but 2 more melting basket videos to share with you with different fall Halloween themes. What are you guys melting? What are you looking forward to melting most this month? Let me know in comments. I hope you're all doing well, and I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye, guys.